Howdy, it's your old pal Mangy Fedlocks. I got a brand new song that came to me in kind of an unusual way. I got one of those portable phones, the cell phones I think they're called, and I found out that not only can you call people on them, you can send them a message by typing it out, which to me seems completely stupid because why would you buy a phone and then spend all your time typing in letters? But anyway, I found out that's kind of the thing to do. There are people that do this all the time called texting. And and I thought, well, I tried to do some of those, and I'd send a note to somebody. It would take me about 3 weeks to get it done. I have to work on it a little bit each day because it got too exhausting with my thumbs. So then I found out that there are all these shortcuts that you can take in there. Like you can put letters in, like there's let's see, one of them OMG. Like if you're contacting your doctor and the doctor said, "What seems to be the problem?" You go, "Oh, my groin." And rather than writing that all out, you can just write OMG, and the doctor knows. And for an older guy, that's the thing you have to send quite a bit. And then they have this one LMAO, and I've sent that message as kind of an emergency thing, which is let me access oxygen. Like I use that if I climbed a big hill of some kind. And then my wife, now and then, if I send her a message at work, because she's still working, so that I don't have to, she'll send me a thing back, and I'll tell her something that happened, and then she writes back LOL, which I think stands for lazy old lout. So anyway, I learned about a bunch of these, and then somebody told me about the STFU, and I thought that must be stop the financial uncertainty. And they said, no, that's not at all what that stands for. And I said, is it stack the flapjacks up? Because I love pancakes, and I like to make a big pile of them sometimes in the morning, and then I eat them all day long. And I said, no, that's not what it was. And they told me what STFU stood for, and I was like, geez, that doesn't seem very nice at all. But then I started thinking, I could use that in a song to Donald Trump. So I thought a nice little message here. I could do this and use those letters and not have to type the whole thing out. Oh, STFU. STFU, here's some wise advice that I'm giving to you. If there was just one thing I could get you to do, Donald, STFU. The daily briefings that you hold are not at all brief, because you simply go on and on, with self-congratulation as the one leitmotif that everyone attending them can always count on. So STFU, here's some wise advice that I'm giving to you. If there was just one thing I could get you to do, it would be STFU. The shameless self-promotion you pass off to the press flies in the face of past protocol. Your whole administration is an obvious mess, with such pathetic putzes who know nothing at all. So I wish all of you would STFU, that's the fervent prayer of more than a few. If there was just one thing we could get you to do, it's Donald STFU. Tantrums that you throw each day embarrass us all, but clueless as you are, you proceed. The Senate not removing you meant they dropped the ball. To shut you up in prison's what we really need. So STFU, that's the fervent prayer of more than a few. If there was just one thing we could get you to do, it's please STFU. The tweets encourage protests against sheltering in place, which stupid folks say limits their fun. Oh, if only it were possible to tape your orange face and thumbs so you can't talk or tweet till this thing is done. Really, STFU, here's some wise advice that I'm giving to you. If there was just one thing we could get you to do, just STFU. So there you go, Donald. STFU. Thanks for listening.